getting to the paint.
Part of Stephanie White.
Steph.
Phenomenal job all season long getting to the paint.
Steph.
Phenomenal job all season long getting.
So you tell me if this is a player that like her coach. I believe Caitlin Clark has more basketball IQ than Stephanie White. Caitlin Clark IQ on the basketball court is way better than Stephanie White's. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying right now.
The Indiana Fever experiment is officially imploding, and the world just witnessed what might be the beginning of the end for Caitlin Clark in a Fever jersey. If you watched the recent showdown against the Atlanta Dream, you didn't just see a basketball game, you saw a total organizational meltdown. The frustration on Caitlin's face wasn't just about a lost game. It was the look of a superstar who realized she might be trapped in a sinking ship. There is a growing whisper in the league that is starting to turn into a roar. Is Caitlin Clark already planning her exit strategy? It's no secret that the jump from college to the pros is steep, but what we're seeing in Indiana goes beyond a simple learning curve. It feels like something much darker is happening behind the scenes. People are looking at the coaching staff and asking the hard questions. Why does it feel like the offense is being run away from Caitlin rather than through her? There's a theory circulating that the leadership would actually prefer to lose their way than to win using Caitlin's explosive, high IQ style of play. It sounds crazy, right? But when you look at the film, the evidence starts to pile up in a way that's impossible to ignore. The game against the Dream was supposed to be a turn.
Look at this. And you tell him, look at Austin Kelly on the bench with his head down. Look at Austin Kelly in the back, top right, head down right now. Austin Kelly don't even know what the hell to do. Look at him. Look at him back there. Like, look at him wide open. This is just Alicia Gray highlights. Lexi, what is you doing? What is you doing, Lexi? You spinning around. Oh, my God. Look at this. Look at this.
Point, a chance to show that the Fever could handle the pressure. Instead, it was a clinic in how to let a game slip through your fingers. Alicia Gray came in and absolutely dismantled the defense, dropping 22 points and looking like she was playing against a high school squad. 9 of 18 from the field, 5 rebounds, 3 steals. She didn't just win, she cooked them. And while Gray was feasting, the Fever looked like they didn't even know what zip code they were in. The most glaring issue wasn't just the scoring. It was the complete lack of effort on the defensive end. There's one play that's currently going viral for all the wrong reasons. Ryan Howard drives to the paint, and what does she find? Aaliyah Boston, the supposed anchor of this defense, standing there like a spectator. No contest, no jump, nothing. You can't let players get to the rim that easily and expect to win in this league. It's almost like the spirit of the team has been broken, and that's a direct reflection of the coaching. Speaking of the coaching, the name Stephanie White keeps coming up in conversations about the Fever's future and their current failures. Fans are calling for a total overhaul.
Okay, so this is Angel Reese after the game. Let's listen.
It's written by James Wood. James, you sung Lift Every Voice and Sing. There's video going around about that. It's written by James Wood.
Oh, no. I ain't trying to hear that. So, Angel Reese broke a record on him. The Dream broke a scoring record. Bad, guys. Horrible game. The press conference has not come out yet.
Because the current system is an embarrassment to the Caitlin Clark brand. When you have a player with a basketball IQ that arguably surpasses everyone else on the court, including the people drawing up the plays, you don't stifle that. You unleash it. But instead, we see rotations that make zero sense. Why was Raven Johnson on the court against a massive Atlanta team? She's talented, sure, but she was physically overwhelmed. It's like the coaching staff is throwing players into a meat grinder without a plan. And it's not just the coaching, the veteran chemistry is starting to look a lot more like a veteran conflict. Look at Kelsey Mitchell. There were moments in the game where she had teammates wide open on the perimeter, specifically Sophie, but she chose to drive into a wall of 4 defenders in the paint. It looked less.
This is exactly worthless. Like, come on, bro. Like, this game was horrendous, bro. Just bad. Just bad. Stephanie got to go. Her defense suck. Suck. I ain't lying. This is just, oh my God. And then let's not forget about Angel Reese flopping.
It's like basketball and more like desperate stat padding. When you ignore a wide open shooter to force a contested layup against an entire team, you aren't playing to win, you're playing for yourself. This kind of hero ball is toxic for a rookie like Caitlin, who thrived at Iowa because of ball movement and spacing. The spacing on this team is a total nightmare. At one point, Dantas was standing all the way up at the three-point line when she should have been providing help in the paint. Caitlin is out there trying to facilitate, but where is the help? When the film doesn't lie, it shows a team that is disjointed, confused, and frankly, lazy. Lexi Hull is spinning around in circles on defense like she's lost in a maze. It's getting to the point where the word, worthless, is being thrown around by frustrated fans, and it's hard to argue when you see the lack of fundamental execution. But the problems don't stop with the Fever's roster. We have to talk about the third team on the court, the referees. The WNBA officiating this season has been, to put it mildly, a disaster. It feels like the refs have a personal vendetta against the new era of basketball. They are altering the flow of games in ways that feel targeted. We're seeing flops get rewarded while legitimate fouls on Caitlin are ignored. Even the rivalries are getting messy. A week ago, we saw Angel Reese involve herself in flopping theatrics that just make the league look bad. Who even touched her? It's these kinds of moments that make the fans tune out. The impact of this isn't just on the scoreboard, it's on the brand. Caitlin Clark brought a level of attention to this league that it has never seen before, but the Fever are squandering it. You see the press conferences, or rather, the lack of them. The fans are waiting for answers, waiting for the coach to take some accountability, but all we get is silence or excuses. It's embarrassing. You can see it in Caitlin's eyes, the fire is still there, but it's being smothered by a system that doesn't want her to burn too bright. There's a specific look Caitlin gets on her face when she's had enough. We saw it in the second half against Atlanta. It's the look of someone who realizes they don't want to be in Indiana anymore. Don't be surprised if she asks for a trade next year. The idea of Caitlin Clark in a Mercury jersey or playing for a team that actually understands her value isn't just a fantasy anymore, it's becoming a necessity. This whole experiment is a mess right now, and you have to feel bad for her. She went from playing explosive, high-quality basketball at Iowa to this chaotic, uninspired mess. Even the refs are playing a part in this frustration. It's not just the Fever games, it's the whole league. The WNBA refs seem to be on a mission to prove they are the ones in control, and it's ruining the product. When you have a generational talent, you want to see them play, not see them sitting on the bench in foul trouble because of a soft whistle. The ref's impact is a phrase we're hearing way too often this season. As we look toward the next game against the Mercury, the outlook is grim. If they can't fix the defense, if they can't stop the internal bickering, and if the coaching staff continues to ignore the obvious, they are going to lose 4 in a row. They might even lose more. The fans are already starting to check out. The transparency isn't there, the honesty from the front office is non-existent, and the players look like they'd rather be anywhere else. What's the end game here? Does Indiana wait until Caitlin's spirit is completely broken before they make a change? Or do they realize that they have the greatest asset in the history of the franchise and start acting like it? The film shows the truth, the missed assignments, the selfish play, the coaching errors. It's all there for the world to see. This isn't just another good loss. There is no such thing as a good loss when you're wasting this much potential. The WNBA is at a crossroads. They can either embrace the change that Caitlin Clark represents, or they can let the old guard and incompetent systems drag the league back into the shadows. What we saw against the Dream was a warning shot. If things don't change, and change fast, the Indiana Fever won't just be a team name, it'll be a description of the sickness that's killing their season. At the end of the day, basketball is about more than just stats. It's about the soul of the game. And right now, the Indiana Fever are playing like a team that's lost its soul. Whether it's the coaching, the officiating, or the locker room tension, something has to give. If it doesn't, we might be looking at the shortest stint for a #1 pick in franchise history. Caitlin Clark wants out, and honestly, can you blame her? The question remains, who is going to step up and save this season? Is it going to be a new coach? A blockbuster trade? Or are we just going to watch this train wreck happen in slow motion? One thing is for sure, the world is watching, and the clock is ticking on the Indiana Fever. Will they rise to the occasion, or will they let the biggest opportunity in sports history slip right through their fingers? Only time will tell, but the phenomenal job the coaches think they're doing? It's anything but phenomenal. It's a tragedy.